Brandon Osborne, aka Control for Days. Today we're going to be running through a modern league with the deck Black Green Yawgmoth. The list. Excuse me, I just woke up. Haven't had my first cup of coffee yet. We're getting acclimated here. The list that I'm running today is going to be this, which is fairly close to what I've been running recently. If I look at my spreadsheet, technically I have it titled version 6.7, which as you'll see is not doing very well so far. But I'm going to call it bad beats more so than the deck isn't good. It's literally one card off the last list that I ran. Basically just swapped out a hearse for a scavenging ooze. I found that I wanted to have the ooze accessible through tutoring. I think it would be helpful at times. So I cut a hearse, which isn't great when you have the second one, or isn't as good. So I added the ooze back instead. Still testing Shieldred. I don't know if I love the card. Yeah, I'm not sold on it yet, but I'm going to keep testing it just because a lot of people are very high on it and want to see if maybe there's something I'm missing or if it does in fact carry its weight. The rest of the sideboard's what I've been running: 3 Thoughtseize, 2 Necro, 1 Magus, 1 Veil of Summer, which is a card that's been performing very well recently. I think there is a consideration to add a second one potentially, even though once again, much like Hearse, it's not as good in doubles. Liberator has been underperforming recently. Endurance, always a superstar, and then 3 Force of Vigor, which are busted. So good. Mana base, biggest thing with regards to my mana base is I cut Urborg for a second Twilight Mirror. Did that, I have not looked back. Rest of the 60, the main deck, 4 Grist, 2 Endurance, switched to that a little while ago, has been good. 1 Prosperous Innkeeper over the 4th Wall of Roots to enable combo potential and more combo lines. And the rest of everything else is pretty stock. We are paired against Bob, 49. Bob usually runs combo decks. He and I played against each other in the finals of the challenge that I won a few weeks back. So he's known for playing combo decks. We'll see what they are running. I know he's been known to run Belcher, which would not be a good matchup for us. He's got Giganta. R7 is good. We can keep this for sure. If our Dork dies, it's not as good, but I don't think we can ship this back. So we'll see. We'll see what we're doing here. Black Red Vampires. Who is your... Bob told me I hope you're prepared. I hope so too. A little scared. Black Red Vampires. Is it like Olivia as your commander? Who do you have as your commander? Turn 1 Ignoble here. He's running out a forest. Alright, so that means our Ignoble's surviving. Is he playing like Hardened Scales, maybe? Oh, okay. So I don't know what he's doing, but when we see this card, we think Croclan Ironworks, or at least that's what I think of. I think there was another deck more recently that was running that as well. I don't remember what it was, though. But once again, it's something degenerate. He's not playing fair, whatever he's doing, I'm pretty sure. We shall see. What are you doing over there, Bob? Never a dull moment when you play against Bob 49. So, Bob, if you see this, shout out to you. Alright, drew their card. We will yield. Let's see what we can pull. Geist isn't bad. So Geist, create a token. I feel like we're on the clock here, right? Where there's the potential we lose in the near future. I'm going to play out the Geist. I'm going to tutor for a Blood Artist EOT. and then I'm going to get Yawg next turn and hopefully go off from there. So we'll see if Bob has the kill this turn or not. Sanctum. Target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. I don't know what he's doing here. These are just, I guess, cantripping artifacts. Yield into the end step. We're getting ourselves Blood Artist. And the reason I'm going for Blood Artist and not another Undyre is because I think I have enough card draw at this point where I can find myself another Undying creature. I should be able to, like, find a Yawgmoth. I've got probably close to, like, 10 draws. I probably should have attacked first. That was a mistake. Cancel. I hate the way the triggers work. Straven, Martyr, Progenitor. I don't know that one. I guess I'm okay because I'm going to be sacrificing a bunch of stuff, so I can attack now. All right, so we're hitting for 4. It's nice that we have the endurance here too, because that's an extra trigger. But we'll start. And it might have been that I should have sacrificed the Ignoble. That might have been the right move, just so I have an extra creature to tutor with, potentially. Start digging. There's Innkeeper. That doesn't do anything right now. Okay, that's another creature, which is nice. So we're looking for Court of Calling or Yawgmoth. Those are the 2 cards we're looking for. And we're getting to the point where we won't be able to tutor. I feel like this endurance might be helpful. I feel like that might be something we want. So I'm going to save it just in case. I'm going to play out my Catacombs, try to find Dry Rubber, unless we can just kill him. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We can get him down to 2. Not good enough. I feel like the Sage is probably pretty relevant too. Might come in handy. We'll see. We'll see what he's doing over there. He's got a lot of cycling. And I think we're going to discard the Blooming Marsh because that is never coming into... Oh, we only have 7. Never mind. Blood Artist is a sweet card. Oh, what are you doing, Bob? You may exile a non-land card from your hand. Spells you cast that share a card type with the exile. Oh, Jesus. So he's just going to start drawing cards. Okay, so I have to get rid of this thing. So it's got a trigger. And I think we're popping this with the trigger on the stack. We're going to take 2. And that thing's got to go. It cannot allow this. Okay, we got him. Yeah, I think he was just going to draw his whole deck at that point, and then, I don't know, maybe Convoke for something. So that was unusual. I think Force of Vigor is a card we want. I don't know if he's going to be using his graveyard or not. Magus might be good. Thoughtseize. It feels like there's a lot of redundancy. Children might actually be good. That might just shut off his combo because I think he's just going to cantrip into something. What was that card called? Semblance Anvil. It's running green, so he might have an answer to Necro. He might be running Veil of Summer. In terms of what he's running, I don't think Wrist is going to be very good, so we're going to shave on those. despite the fact that they're good in this game. Wall of Roots, probably not necessary. I'll keep in one Necro, or I'll bring in one Necro for the Anvil and see if that's worthwhile. I don't know if Magus is worthwhile unless he's actually doing like Tron things, but it wasn't clear that that was what he was doing. How long have I been playing Magic? A long time. I started 94. So when I was in 3rd grade is when I started. And then I played until about 2001. I was around 15 at the time. And then I took a break for a long time, for like 15 years. And then I started playing again in 2014. And I've pretty much been playing since then. I took a little bit of a break. I started a business and in 2019 and took some time to focus on that. And then we're going to shave a Yawgmoth. So it took about 2 years where I really focused on that. And then I was playing here and there, but for the most part, I didn't completely stop. I took a break from competitive play, I'll say, in 2019, and then jumped back in about a year ago, a little over a year ago. So I was always a legacy player, though. I wasn't a modern player. So this format is, I've played it before, but it wasn't what I specialized in, so to speak. All right. Leading on Ignoble. Our hand's pretty good. We could use another land. We have interaction. He's stuck on 1. He multis 5, maybe? Yeah, he multi 5. Yikes. All right, we got double the stages, so that's good. I mistapped. I should have swung for 1 there. That's my bad. How long have you been playing Red TNT, man? 1 card from target. Alright. That is a cantrip. Got his land. This deck is pretty cool. You gotta give it to Bob. This is different, and this is a fun one. All right, we're gonna hold on to our Besagio. Got our Yawg. Swing for 2. I think we're gonna, like, as long as we get another turn, we should win. So depending on what Bob's doing, hit his 3 mana. There's the Anvil. Triggers on the stack. I'm going to leave with the Besagio. No Anvils for you. And the reason I led with Besagio is because I want to hold up. I want to have Court of Calling so I can kill him this turn if I need to. Lead on Wall of Roots. I'm going to swing for 3. Just because it's going to make it easier for me to combo off here. And then Cord, we're going to get our Messenger here. Which we're up on life, so this will be a kill as long as he doesn't have interaction. All right, and we got there. I wish I could have seen what they were doing. That would have been fun. But I guess he's just going to cantrip into his whole deck and then do something from there. Maybe Grape Shot us, I don't know. But that's cool. That's cool. So shout out to Bob. Amos Orion. All right. We are on the play, which is where we want to be. We are 1-0 in this league. And our 7-card hand. So, if they get rid of our Hierarch, this hand is terrible. If they don't, we're going to turn to Evo into a Grist, most likely, and then use the tokens to start generating some value in Cord with them. This hand is a little sketchy though. Do I prefer a sleeved or a sleeveless deck? When I was younger, I wouldn't sleeve my decks, but now I do just because the cards are expensive. This is so close. I think we're gonna keep this. My gut is telling me that was the wrong move, but I just hate mulliganing. That was likely a mistake. Yeah, I sleeve my decks up. Just because if you ever want to resell your cards, definitely having sleeves helps them maintain their value, and it's it's just a good way to protect your investment. All right, turn 2. We're gonna Evo. Get ourselves a grist. Ignoble is too fragile. I don't want to hold on to that. So I guess I also could have Evo'd for a messenger and then use that to get ourselves Yawg next turn. Alright, they're dumping a Fury. If they have a Undying thing, it's going to be unfortunate, which they do. Alright, so we're playing against Scam here. And this start for them is likely the hardest for us to beat. So, this is going to be a tough one. This is the fun that is Modern. When you're playing a creature deck, and your opponent double Furies you, that's probably our best draw, to be honest. Double Furies you on turn 2. Fortunately, they didn't get a lot of value off of it, but what are you going to do? So Ragavan, they're stuck on 1 land, which is good for us. Grief is unfortunate. They're going to take the Evo, I assume. Okay, with that happening, I'm going to chump block here just to preserve my life total a little bit. And I'm going to be getting a Yawgmoth with the Court of Calm. Endurance isn't bad. Endurance is not bad. Yeah, we might be taking a hit from the Fury this turn. Let's see what they do. If they have another Fury, they're just going to blow me out here, but I mean, they saw what's in my hands. So they kind of know what I'm doing. I have a feeling this is not going to work out well, but I think I'm kind of priced into this move. Yeah, 4/4 double strike is big beats. It's tough. Okay, there's a second Ragavan. Not a big deal. Ragavan, I'm not concerned about. The Fury, a little bit more so. Alright, so here we can get another Grist, so I think that's what we're going to do, and then try to generate advantage with that. So we're going to take another big hit. We're going to, I think I might have to block actually. Block, get Grist. What is the move here? If I had one more card in my hand, I could just get Yawgmoth, which would be nice. Alright, they're going to attack. They have 1 up. I don't think we can afford to go to 3. And if we give them another mana, that's going to be problematic as well. Yeah, I think we kind of just have to do this. This Doesn't feel great. They can just bolt our grist from here, but I think, okay, they don't have the bolt, which is good. And now we can start swinging. Let's get rid of this guy, as long as they don't have another one. All right, that's gone. So if they have another Ragavan, that would be bad. I'm going to leave that back just in case. If they go land Ragavan, dash. I don't want to give them that opportunity. I feel like having insurance as an insurance, having endurance as an insurance policy. I think I said that in my last video as well. But I like having endurance in my hands. All right, now we're going to swing with the 2. If we win this game, that would be pretty unexpected. But then again, they're stuck on 1, so. Like if they cast a Dolphy or something like that, our clock is faster than theirs. So the pressure is on. It's Fury number 2. Let's see if they try to reanimate it. 2 and 2 makes sense. There's the Undying Malice. So that's going to go to the graveyard. And we're going to endurance that. So no, you cannot. Unfortunately, our grist is gone, but we still have a clock on them, which is good. We're at 10 life. They're going to be effectively at 8 life. Bring the beats. Play a blocker out. And pass the turn. So there was an extra point of damage there by attacking with everybody as opposed to just attacking with endurance with Exalted, but alright, there's another Ragavan. Best draw here is our namesake. That is not our namesake. I think we just swing with the endurance here. Unfortunately. They're just taking it. Wow. I guess if they have another Fury, that could be big game there. So we'll see. Yeah, they need to get up to 2 mana really, really badly. Can't seem to draw a second land for their life. And we got there. That was crazy. So in the Discord group today, somebody was asking how you beat this matchup. And the answer, I think it was yesterday actually, was you get lucky. And that's kind of what just happened. They get stuck on 1 land and we got lucky. All right. This 7 is acceptable. I don't think we're going to get anything better. Very weak to Blood Moon, but what are you going to do? This is a reasonable 7-card hand. I didn't cut a Yawgmoth. Okay. We're going to get hit by this Ragavan at least once here. Alright. I'm going to take that because they can potentially turn 2 Blood Moon us, so I want to be able to fetch for a base. Oh, turn off yields. Okay, that was close. We got distracted. Basic Forest. Big Noble. Okay, there we go. It was dangerous. Thoughtseize. Yep. So if you have something to kill our ignoble, I think you take the Geist. If you don't, I think you take the Endurance. Or Yawg. Yawg is reasonable. Alright. So they don't have something to kill the Hierarch is what that tells me. What's up, Sanyong? Thank you for joining us. This kind of feels like they're setting up an endurance or a what do you call it? Line. A line with Fury. So then they didn't bolt my Hierarch, which to me kind of feels like they're either setting up a Fury or feels like they're setting up a Fury, but I think we're gonna go Geist here just because there's the most upside with Yawg next turn. Big opportunity to get blown out, but there's not too much you can do in this situation. If I play out the Ooze, as long as they stack their triggers correctly, Ooze will die and it won't be able to eat the Fury anyway, so kind of need to just take what I can get here. Okay, so this is what we were just talking about. This was what was expected. And Ooze has the potential to get us back in the game. This is why they took the Fury. Or took the Endurance. Alright. So we are on the clock. We have 3 creatures in the graveyard though, which is good for Ooze purposes. So we should be able to deal with the Ragavan. The only problem is our mana is a little bit of a limiting factor. Grist is actually pretty good. I think we're going to play the Grist out. Oh, a double hit would have been amazing right there. So next turn, if we get another land, we can either go Ooze or Yawgmoth. I think both are pretty good. See if we can slowly claw our way back into this one. How's the audio for everybody that's watching? Our attack. Yeah, so we're priced into blocking Fury here. Cannot allow our Grist to get hit. They might have another Fury, in which case we're in trouble, but not much you can do there. See if they want to play out our Yawgmoth. So the funny thing about Yawgmoth is if they play it out with Ragavan, we can kill it, and then it comes back to the battlefield on our side. So Ragavan is not as impactful versus us as it is against a lot of other decks because most of our cards kind of suck. Alright, so here we can do... I think we just get Yawgmoth into play. They might have something like a Terminus, but I think this is the line. We got double hit. That is huge. And I wonder if that makes it so we put Ooze into play instead. Is Ooze just better? No. Yawgmoth. Always better. Life Total is a little sketchy though. I feel like they have a Terminate, but we'll see. So we're up a game right now. This is Black-Red Scam we're playing against. It didn't terminate. All right. Are we in the clear? Fetching. Basic. They have a Blood Moon. 4 mana. Prismatic Ending? I'm really confused what they're doing. This is an X spell of some sort? Oh, okay. Another Fury. Sure. No big deal. Okay, so here I think definitely kill Ragavan here. Let's see, is probably the worst possible draw. Okay. Swing at Grist. Block there. Alright, so there's another forest for us. So we're gonna make a Grist token. I guess I could have killed one of the Furies, but I think we do that next turn. I'm gonna fetch basic here. And our Blood Artist is going to be a sacrificial lamb. I could Thoughtseize, but I don't think there's enough upside based on the way they've been playing. I don't know what they have in hand, but... And then next turn, our Ooze, if we get it in, if it stays in play next turn, it will be big enough where it can actually eat a Fury. So, continuing to swing at Grist. Alright, Ooze, let's stick around here. Ooze is a little fragile. Yeah, Thoughtseize is terrible here. Alright, we're going to eat a Ragavan. If they have like Unholy Heat, I guess they can kill this, so that might have been a mistake. Oh, that was so bad. That was such a mistake on my part. What a punt. Oh, that was such a mistake. They were waiting for that. That's going to be a game. I can't believe I did that. That was so bad. That was a huge, huge mistake. So here my out is to double trigger the Grist, which I didn't. There's another Thoughtseize. So I can minus here, hit a 1-drop, and then from there I'm okay. And if not, I'm just dead. Which I think is what I'm priced into doing at this point. Alright, we got so lucky. Saved once again. But we're still definitely not in the clear. We're almost to like ultimate Grist point. We're getting close. If they have another like Feign Death or something like that, another reanimate spell. We're attacking with both. Alright, this is how we have to block here. So target Fury, minus it. Yeah, and that's likely going to spell the end of things for us. Okay, so that's a 1/1. Let it do its damage. Graveyard. This is the fourth Fury they've had this game. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little tough to beat. 2 and 2. Alright, so mine is there. They're like really close to killing with Grist. We've got 12. I wonder if we can get there. Oh, we're really close. This game is not over yet. It's close to being over, but it's not over. Let's see. Let's see if we can hold off. So we need to get another creature or two into our graveyard here. There's one. Alright. You have to dodge a removal spell. Let's see. We're going to take a point of damage off the peatland, so if they have something like... Oh, that is not bad for us. We're going to win this game. That is so crazy. We are winning this game. Wow. I did not think we were going to win this. Oh, I guess I could have gotten Triad Arbor. Let me just make sure. So I'm going to get Hierarch here. They're going to discard the Grist. And now they can't attack. If they attack, they just lose. So let's see if they make the right move here. Do you attack? Do you not attack? They don't attack. That is the correct move here. Alright, how do I get a creature into my graveyard is the question. I guess if I draw another... Wall of Roots is good as a blocker. Mire is fine. So we have one more turn to dodge something here. Alright, there's 14 creatures. Alright, let's see what you got. No bolt off the top. Let's dodge it. This is so close. This is a crazy, crazy game. I got Fury 4 times this game. Don't do it. Another grief, they lose. They lose. I think they're hoping I don't see it at this point. And 14. That was so crazy. GG. Alright, we're 2-0 in this league. That was only 2 games that match against Scam. I felt like it was 6 games, but that was crazy. We got a little lucky, but you know, we were resilient. We held out and we got there.